Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today's objectives are, by the end of the day, you will be able to read about National Construction Training Center, scan for specific information, identify and learn new vocabulary. Let's start with the vocabulary. The first expression is apprenticeship program. Apprenticeship program. Apprenticeship program is a program that is designed to train trainees who will be employees in some companies in a short time and at the end of the training. So we have the word apprentice. Apprentice is a trainee who's supposed to be an employee or a worker after finishing his training. The second word is graduates. Graduates. Graduates are students or trainees who have finished their studies or their training. After that, we have entry level. Entry level is level 1, at which students start studying, or trainees start training, or even employees start working. Entry level. Another noun is trades. Trades. It is or let's say some types of jobs that require specific skill sets. Trades. Another noun is circuit diagram. Circuit diagram. Circuit diagram is the design of electrical network inside a building. Next, we have hand tools. Hand tools. Hand tools are usually some tools that are used to tighten, loosen, or install small objects to bigger devices. Then we have measuring instruments. Measuring instruments. Measuring instruments are tools that are used to measure length, width, heat, pressure. So they are supposed to provide readings or provide, let's say, quantities about specific thing. Later, we have power cutting tool. Power cutting tool. It is a tool that is powered by electricity to cut metal, iron, plastic, whatever. Next, we have a verb, dismantle. Dismantle. Dismantle means to take away the smaller parts of a bigger thing, like a cell phone, to take away its screen, buttons, or the speakers, for example. The opposite of the word dismantle is erect. Erect. Erect, which means to build something upright. To build something upright, erect. Let's try to match these words here to the left side to the correct pictures as per the words we have just studied. So let's start with the word dismantle. Dismantle is, yes, to take away the smaller parts of a bigger device, like the parts of this gun. Then we have erect. Erect means to build upright, as you can see in this picture. We have a crane working on erecting a factory or a small factory. Maintenance. Maintenance. It's a new word, maintenance, meaning to conduct, of course, follow up on machines to make them functional and 100%, of course, in good conditions. Then we have trades. Trades means jobs like instrumentation technicians, scaffolding, safety officers, and so on. The last word is measure, measure. And for measure, we use, of course, measuring tape. Now we're moving to the following part, which is the reading part. In the reading part, we will just need to know some new words that might help us in our reading. So the first word is project, project. And here, if we have a look at this picture, we can see that there is a refinery or a factory. This is a bank. And this is a hospital. And of course, this department is the emergency reception. An airport. This is a preparation year building in one of the universities. This is most probably a hotel or an apartment block. A school. And this is our NCTC logo and building, the National Construction Training Center. So what is the name of the center? The name of the center, of course, is National Construction Training Center. And who studies at NCTC? Of course, they are Saudi young men who studies and train on vocational trades. How many trades are there? There are 6 trades. The introduction of the reading passage, let's read together. The apprenticeship program is designed to provide training to Saudi high school graduates to prepare them for entry-level jobs with Saudi Aramco. The program provides trainees with academic and job skills training to ensure that they have the skills necessary to be successful in their future jobs. So this is just an introduction for the following reading passage, for which we will have some questions to answer. Before we start reading this passage, let's have a quick look. Let's have a quick look at the following questions before we start answering or reading the passage. Here we have 6 questions. The first one, what is NCTC? Number 2, how many trades does NCTC training program have? Number 3, what does the safety officers program train Saudis to do? 4, instrumentation technicians are trained to design blueprints. Is that true or false? Let's read and find out. Number 5, what do welders learn? What do they learn? The welders. Number 6, what is the pipe fitting program? So we have 6 questions. Number 1, what is NCTC? Then how many trades? Number 3, what do safety officers train on? 4, what do instrumentation technicians do exactly? 5, how about welders? 6, how about pipe fitters? Let's get back to the reading passage and read and answer. What is NCTC? The National Construction Training Center, henceforth NCTC, is a non-profit training center specialized in training and developing Saudi workers in the construction industry. In this paragraph, we can find the answer for question number 1. Paragraph 2, the training program at the National Construction Training Center has 6 trades: safety officer, instrumentation technician, electricians, welders, pipe fitters, and scaffolders. And here we can find the answer for question number 2. We have 6 trades. Paragraph number 3, the safety officer program trains Saudis to check potential hazards to prevent accidents and injuries. So in paragraph 3, we can find the answer for question number 3. Saudis train on checking potential hazards to prevent accidents when they need to become safety officers at NCTC. Paragraph number 4. Instrumentation technicians are trained to read blueprints, fabricate, and assemble primary piping techniques. So in paragraph number 4, we have an answer for number 4. So instrumentation technicians are trained to read blueprints, but they do not design blueprints. So question number 4 is false. The answer is false. Paragraph 5. Welders learn the common hand tools, measuring instruments, power cutting tools, maintenance from beginners to advanced levels. So this is the answer for question number 5 about what welders usually learn. They learn hand tools, measuring instruments, power cutting tools, and maintenance. Paragraph 6. The pipe fitting program is an introduction to the techniques and practices of pipe fitting, covering most of the modern techniques. And here we can find an answer for question number 6, which is pipe fitting technicians are trained on techniques of practices and practices of pipe fitting. And finally, paragraph number 8, scaffolding training provides candidates with the working knowledge and skills in the methods of safe erection and dismantling of basing scaffolds. So again, these questions, if we would like to go over them again. Number 1, what is NCTC? NCTC is the National Construction Training Center, which is a non-profit training center. Number 2, how many trades are there? There are 6 trades, and this is also in the reading here. There are 6 trades. Number 3, what does the safety officer program train Saudis to do? The safety officer program trains Saudis to check potential hazards, to prevent accidents. Question 4, instrumentation technicians are trained to design blueprints. Here, instrumentation technicians are trained to only read blueprints, not design blueprints. So this question is, or this point is false, not true. Number 5, what do welders do? Here, welders learn the common hand tools, measuring instruments, power cutting tools, maintenance, and these are the job skills that they usually train on. Question 6, what is the pipe fitting program? The pipe fitting program is an introduction to the techniques and practices of pipe fitting. This is the end of our presentation. Thank you, and see you tomorrow. Assalamu alaikum.